Celebrating New Year's Eve and the holidays on the lake just hits different. Are you considering spending time at the lake during the holidays? If so, you're probably coming down for peace and quiet, and I can attest that you will definitely find that. Most of the houses that I visit this time of year for videos almost immediately put me in a place of calm. They give off such serene vibes. It's an incredible perk of my job and an even better perk of living here. I specifically remember that feeling as a second homeowner or as someone vacationing when you drive over the lake for the first time when arriving, or walking into your home or condo and seeing the lake for the first time. It just feels so good. But I digress. This video is about coming down over the holidays, and although you will definitely find calm, you may also be looking for something to do. So I'm going to give you 3 ideas that will remain open until the New Year's weekend or beyond. And I'm going to start with something that has been open since around Thanksgiving, a holiday tradition that we all love to do, and the lake has some pretty solid options. I'm talking about light displays. The 2 options that I will share are both free, unless you want to give a donation, and both really do a great job of creating a unique holiday light experience. The first, and probably the biggest in the area, they claim the biggest in central Missouri, is the Enchanted Village of Lights in Laurie. It's 27 acres of lights with over 250 displays. Traditionally, you stay warm in your car, tune the radio, and just take it all in. And new this year is a walk-through portion with food vendors and hot chocolate. Carriage rides also are available on certain dates. Make sure to check their Facebook page for availability and times. This one runs through Christmas and into New Year's, which makes it perfect for those in-between days when people are visiting and asking, what should we do tonight? And if you want to turn it into a full evening, the Festival of Lights at the Shrine of St. Patrick off Highway 5 in Laurie is another great option. It's the oldest light park in the area. It was started in 1981 with hundreds of lights decorating the buildings and grounds, and has continued to grow each year. With 4,000 strings of lights, over 60 automatic timers, and more than 350 extension cords, the Festival of Lights has turned into one of the major light displays to see at the lake. Instead of animated displays, the focus is on the true meaning of Christmas. St. Patrick Festival of Lights is open daily from 5 to 10 p.m. through January 8th. There is also no charge for this beautiful light display, as they call it their gift to the community. And if you happen to go on a Friday, you can enjoy hot cocoa and candy canes during your visit. The second idea is truly unique to the Lake of the Ozarks. And if you love the water, as most of us Lakers do, this is a must schedule for your itinerary. Celebration Cruises offers holiday cruises around Christmas, and they also host a New Year's Eve cruise, which is one of the coolest ways to ring in the new year at the lake. The boats are enclosed and heated, so you're warm and comfortable, but you still get to experience the lake from the water, which is something most people never do in winter. And truthfully, you'll be pleasantly surprised by some of the holiday light displays that some Lakers create on the lake side of their homes. And if you're lucky, you might even get to see a fireworks display. Depending on the cruise, you'll get holiday music, maybe live music, maybe a DJ, drinks, food options, and for New Year's, a full celebration on the water. It's perfect for couples, groups of friends, or anyone who wants to do something a little different than sitting at home watching the ball drop. I encourage you to go check out their website at cruiselakeoftheozarks.com for all of the cruising dates, the details, and the costs. Because let's be honest, celebrating New Year's Eve and the holidays on the lake just hits different. Now, third and last on our list of holiday activities, and you know it's not least if you follow me, is the Christmas Village and Ice Skating Rink in Old Kinderhook. Every holiday season, they create a full Christmas village, complete with lights, decorations, and that classic Hallmark movie vibe. And yes, it's just as good in person as it looks online. Now, by the time you're watching this, the Christmas Village weekend activities with wagon rides, elf storytelling, crafting workshop, visits and breakfast with Santa may have already passed. So make a note next year to get down here for one of the weekends before Christmas and take it all in. On the other hand, Old Kinderhook's holiday vibes will continue well beyond Christmas. And one of our favorite things to do when the lake is practically dead is ice skating at one of the only outdoor ice skating rinks in central Missouri and the only ice skating rink at the Lake of the Ozarks. And if you are the one in your family who doesn't skate, they have fire pits around the ice rink and a bar, so while you're judging your family's skating ability, you can stay warm and hydrated. It is open through February, though make sure you check the Open Skate calendar on their website, as they do host youth hockey tournaments, which by the way is fun to watch. But if you're coming to skate, make sure you check that it's open for public skating. And while you're here, depending on the time and day, there are 2 restaurants, the Hook Cafe and the Trophy Room, both great places to grab a meal and cocktails, and the Trophy Room regularly has live music. Of course, Old Kinderhook is also home to one of the best public golf courses in Missouri, and contrary to what you might be thinking, temperatures are often warm enough for plenty of golf through the winter. In fact, I'll be playing the week of Christmas at least once. Lastly, Old Kinderhook also has a spa, so there are options for everyone here, and they have a lodge and plenty of short-term rentals throughout the property if you need a place to stay. Now you can probably understand why we chose to live here, and this is the off-season. So there you have it. Whether you live here full-time, are a second homer, or a vacationer, these are 3 great options for things to do at the lake around Christmas or New Year's. And if this video helped you plan something fun, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who will appreciate it, and drop a comment letting me know you were here. I always love to hear from all of you. It really, honestly, keeps me going. The Lake of the Ozarks isn't just for the summertime. It is a great place to visit in every season. I hope to see you around the lake for the holidays.